This is Jonathan Agoff here for Pro Boxing Fans. I'm joined for the first time in a while by Johnny Nelson here at Joshua Usyk Fight Week. It's a big one, Johnny.
It is a big one. I'm looking forward to it. I like the setup for this and everything. It's a calm before the storm. You're seeing two professionals just rock up, not saying much, not doing much, because this is business. You know, they want to get down to business. We can all do. We can turn our cameras on. We can go crazy about this, but right now you've got two fighters that you are going to get the best out of them. They have to box to their best to get the win, and it's a good shout. It's a big shout. And you know, if you don't know boxing, you think it's a done deal for Joshua. It ain't done deal, but Joshua knows that. But I expect Joshua to pull his win through.
What do you think is going through Oleksandr Usyk's mind at the moment? A few days away from fighting for the heavyweight championship of the world. Do you think he's nervous? Do you think, because he doesn't seem it in any fight?
He's used to winning. He's used to winning. He's used to success. He'll look at what he's done all the way through his boxing life. And he's been boxing since he was a boy. Joshua's been boxing since he was 18 years old. So you've got to say things and do things to build your confidence up, to say, this is me, this is what I'm capable of doing. You can't go in there half-hearted and think of all the reasons why you should win. He's thought of all the reasons why he should win, and that's why he's so confident. He can show off, he can act the fool, he can act the court jester. Don't let him, can't you? Don't let him, give him the magic trick and just slip his hand in your pocket all the time, because he's doing all that stuff there. And I get that. I get the unorthodox mentality of a fighter, because I'm from a gym that play that game. So I get it, totally get it.
Johnny, how do you think this fight plays out? We often see Joshua start very quickly, tries to establish a rhythm. Usyk downloading data in the first few rounds. Do you think that's how the opening, say, 4 rounds will play out?
I think the first half of the fight, Joshua will be ahead on points. Second half of the fight, Usyk will think, you know what, this pressure fighting is probably not working, because Joshua's not tired, he's not panicking, he's not slowing down, and that's when he'll start to take risks and try and put the pressure on Joshua and take chances that he wouldn't normally take. That's when Joshua's got to establish his heavyweight superiority by hitting him with his jab that hurts, hitting him and making sure when he gets it hurts. But Usyk's got to tease the shots out of him. He's got to make him want to throw the shots. He's got to use that southpaw style to be the most awkward southpaw going. Awkward, offensive southpaw going.
Before the Andy Ruiz first fight, obviously we know he had the speed, but no one expected him to win. Going into this fight, Usyk's got that sort of tricky, awkward style. What style do you think is more difficult?
That southpaw, unorthodox style. Not awkward, unorthodox. And so if you've got that style, and the reason why it's difficult is because unorthodox is because you're not getting all southpaw. It's not because you've not got many people that work like that. So if you're in a gym full of orthodox fighters, you've got more orthodox fighters than southpaw fighters. So he's getting in there with a southpaw that's very unorthodox. So he's not used to it. So every day, if you're used to let your drop shots go with an orthodox fighter, you do things naturally, instinctively. But then all of a sudden you've got a fight that leads with the right hand and is an orthodox. It's very hard to get your head around and get comfortable with. For years you work with orthodox fighters. It's not very often you have to work with southpaw fighters, and that's what makes him so awkward. But he's a very good unorthodox fighter.
What have you made of Oleksandr Usyk at heavyweight? Tyson Fury said maybe he's been holding back a bit with this potential Anthony Joshua fight we're here now. Do you sense that, or do you think, have you been impressed with him at all, or have you been disappointed?
I was underwhelmed with his 2 cracks at heavyweight, but he's got to find his feet, and his styles make fights. And Anthony Joshua doesn't fight like Witherspoon. Anthony Joshua doesn't fight like Chisora. It's a completely different style of fight. So therefore, I think now he's going to have a chance to shine, because Joshua will give him. If Joshua gives him space to breathe, if he gives him space to box and do what he's doing. Remember, against Witherspoon, against Chisora, he's wrestling, he's holding, he's getting his clothes, he's trying to manhandle a heavyweight. He's trying to out heavyweight a heavyweight. Now he's got to use his nonce and box a heavyweight and get in and out and be on his toes when he does it.
Just final one on this, Johnny. A lot of people have spoken about the size of Oleksandr Usyk. Is it big enough to trouble Joshua? What's your whole take on that?
Makes no difference. You look at Usyk. Usyk probably normally trains at about 15.5 stone, 16 stone. The difference is he's had to get down in weight. My worry would be if he actually put weight on for this fight, and that would then affect his natural instincts, his natural ability, what he naturally can do. I don't think he has. It doesn't look like he has. So the weight is not, to me, is not going to be the major issue. It's the difference of weight. And he just said, a good big will always beat a good little.
Johnny, just away from this quickly, Sky have got new partnerships with boxing and Top Rank. How excited are you for the next few months to unfold?
I'm excited as an ex-fighter, I'm excited as a fan, I'm excited as a pundit. I think it gives a platform for fighters that probably didn't get a chance in the first place. It's a chance to build up new talent. So that's good. See you later.
See you later.
Yeah, see you later, bad boy.
Hey!
See you later. It gives us a chance to build up new talent. So again, it's good for everybody involved.
Johnny, just lastly, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder coming up in 2 weeks or so, 3 weeks. What's your take on this third fight? How different do you think it'll be from the second one?
I don't think it'll be very different because I think that Deontay Wilder has not worked on his. If he's going to try and outbox Tyson Fury, it's going to be easier. He's got to probably intensify what he's been working on to try and blast him out of there, jump on him early. That's what he's got to try and work on. But he's got to do it with finesse. Otherwise, the same thing will happen around the same time.
Do you have a final prediction for Saturday night? I know you're gonna be with Oleksandr Usyk. So
Saturday night, I'm saying Anthony Joshua wins, and it'll be close on points.
Brilliant. Johnny Nelson, appreciate your time. Thanks as always. And what's going on with you? Still doing the fitness program you launched?
Still doing the fitness program. It's you know what? It was Spencer Oliver's idea, and I thought, what are you talking about? Best thing we ever did. And I think we're near 10,000 downloads now. We expected to get 5,000 in a year, and it's not even me going a year, so it's doing really well. It's doing really well, and it's a chance for people to pretend box at home without getting hit and hurt. Man, woman, and child, everybody can try it, but it's good. Check it out.
Brilliant, Johnny Nelson. Appreciate your time, and hope we'll speak soon. All right.
That's good.